Hello YouTube, welcome to another video. It is Thursday today and it means new events. Just having some water. And nothing really exciting this week other than we get Edo Hiruzen out. And you can get his frags from a couple of events, although you can only finalize them from the recharge rebate. So we'll get to that in a second. So I will start with the interface, because it's usually the one that I miss. So we brought Naruto's Froggy event back. And I've never done this event in the past, but I have done it this time around. Reason for it, you're spending 5,000 ingots and you get 4,500 back in coupons right away. And then you can claim for 6 days 1,300. So very good value. Yes, you don't get any other rewards, but to be honest, the rewards that they've had here for the past few events have been crap. So I'd rather get straight coupons and then decide where to spend them. And fair enough, I have already spent those coupons. As you can see there, Ninja Velvet to upgrade star. And I'll tell you where I spend them in just a second. So other than that, we've got Konoha outlets, and for this week we've got sales pack, summon pack, charm optional for 1,000. I mean, nothing really worth spending on here. For the 6th or the 15th, or sorry, the 15th of the 6th, you can, it gets a bit more option. You get the inbound room packs, Yuboku gift, froggy scroll thingies, tactics optional pack. So things actually do get a little bit better, but again, I don't recommend really buying anything from here. If you want to buy something, and yes, the inbound runes or the Yuboku gift pack is quite decent, unless you're really close to finishing tactics page. I wouldn't bother buying them. Then on the 17th, we've got Charm Materials optional pack, group purchase, Cursed Charm pack, Megatama level 5, which not too bad. And if you have the money, I mean, yeah, see how many you could get? No, that's crazy. This is like the only thing I could actually spend on if I was gonna do Fukurokumaru deals. I could get myself some level 5 Megatamas. That'd be quite useful for sure. But that's merely because you don't get level 5 Megatamas from a lot of places. I mean, the price, you're paying quite a high price here. These discounts aren't exactly great. And Bukloff, if you're missing some fragments, always quite good. Iruka, everyone should have them at this point, but if you're a late player, then why not? If you want to grab him, it still works obviously on Blitz teams. On the 19th, then you've got just a pack of 20 Miboku gifts, and you buy it 30 times. I've bought this in the past actually, to make up a rebate or whatever the hell it was. Special sales pack, wouldn't go for it. Refined runes optional pack, again, I wouldn't really go for any of that. You do have the Fukurokumaru cloth here, if you want to grab the last few fragments. Might grab a couple with my alt, maybe, if I remember. Yeah, if you spend that, you get this scratch card thingy, which I never really got anything out of it, and that's the rewards that you can get. So that's the thing. I mean, you need these, and this is where I think the event is going wrong, and I don't know why they bring it every week, because all the people that I speak with do not like this event, and they're forcing it down our throats, so I don't know who the hell is spending on it. Because for it to be worth anything, you need to spend a fair bit here, get all these different cards or whatever, and so you can actually claim some rewards there, and it's just not worth it. So it's just a crap event. Total recharge rebate, and this is where you see Hiruzen Sarutobi, Edo Tensei, and you get at 30,000 ingots, you get 30 of his frags, a couple of charm optional packs, and the Ninjuri rune, 8k rune, which is nice, but for 30k, And yeah, I mean, me again, it's personal opinion as I give on anything. Personally, I don't think that it is worth it. Uh, but you'll be seeing a lot of Hiruzen now. He's literally going to become the meta on Sage. Space-time finals and things like that, not so much, because you'll have to be able to blitz someone, and if you're fighting somebody the same power, you're not going to use him as a position 1. You could still use him as a support though. But yeah, otherwise Sage and everything else you're going to see him. Possibly Great Ninja War as long as a few people have him, and then high power you might see that as well. And you saw what happened in China and in Germany, so you're looking at Hiruzens all over the place. Personally, this is the time of the game that I have been hoping that it would come later and later, because I detest the fact, I detest how the game is most probably going to become, looking at other versions. So yeah, we'll see how it is, but we also know what happened on other versions, regardless if they had percentage statics or not. You know, Hiruzen move 1, if you can stack him, he's still going to do a lot of damage round 1, and a lot of people will be trying that. Then we've got Lucky Snatch, and yeah, sorry, on the total discharge rebate, I don't think there's anything else worth mentioning, to be honest. 20k, you got those mystery gem patches, which, you know, whatever, to be honest, and you got purples. So I don't really think it's worth recharging, and I recharged every day last week for the 3k. So I think that those 3k were actually better worth than this, to be honest. So I'm not looking at recharging this week. And then yes, Lucky Snatch. What you've got the God's Konohamaru Shippuden version here, 80 frags, which I of course did not get from my 100 pulls. I did, however, get 30 frags of Edo Sasori. I'm just gonna claim those. So I basically try to do 100 on every snatch just to get the lucky pack, or the key pack. The rewards aren't too bad. Last time around I got a bunch of level 5 Megatamas and I think 1 or 2 spring lucky patches. I'm not sure if I got any lucky patches this time. My Sasuke is 5 stars, so don't really need any more fragments. And you know, 20 coupons are nice. I'm not sure I got any. Yeah, maybe I did. And you know, that's part of the new feature last week, the Miyoboku's Grasp. It's just one of them, so not gonna get much, and that's 1 charm. So really, you want a lucky pouch or a or Sasori, I guess, 20 coupons or a level 5 Megatama. So you want to land around this area. The bottom mid to left is crap, and the bottom top to right is kind of decent. Konohamaru, obviously collection purposes, and that's the only reason. Fukurokumaru deals is back, and I'm not really happy with the rewards on it. I mean, you're spending 30k, again, it is a mixture of coupons and ingots, so I spent 5k ingots for the Naruto's froggy, which got me up to there, so getting those rewards is not bad, and then I spent 5k on Lucky Snatch, so I'm up to 20k. I honestly don't see myself going any further, because the next 20k for a breakthrough pill is not, and the level 7 Ninjutsu Magatama, again, not worth it. What I would like, however, is the Lightning Tiger King contracting scroll. That I would absolutely like. However, I'm not going to spend 20k just for the sake of getting something that looks good. Especially this is not the kind of game that makes money out of cosmetics. This is the kind of game that makes money out of power features and alterations to what you can use on a PvP fight. So this goes against the game itself, in my opinion. So no, I will not spend for this. Any other game, if this wasn't a pay-to-win game, I'll probably spend to get something that would look nice. However, this is not what this game is about. So no, thank you very much. I'll spend for power and not for any of the crap. The fact that we don't have a yellow, yellow essence there, or a yellow orb as I call them, it just makes me really not want to go for it. If there was an orb here, yeah, I would probably be going to the 30k. But as it is, this is as much as I'm going to spend this week, I will have thought. And looking at the events, it doesn't look like we've got any events launched for next Monday. As has been the case for quite a while, we've always had an extra event on the Monday, whether it was some sort of rebate or something like that. But looking at the page on the forum, I don't see anything planned for it. So one of two things: they will stick with the plan if they make enough money and people are getting Hiruzen, or if they're not making enough money because people think the events are crap, then they will launch extra events on Monday. So it really depends how the game performs, and honestly I couldn't care less whether we get extra events on Monday or not. I've already spent my quota for the week. Unless they bring an amazing event on a Monday, then I would consider it, but I don't see them bringing anything I'll be interested in, to be entirely honest. Then we've got the group purchase back. I always try to buy the first one, even though this time I didn't actually check if it had changed. So we still get the 10 keys, and then randomly drops a key. It's called all 10 coupons, so I'm happy with that. And then hopefully other people will buy the other packs across the servers, and then you can actually redeem the seal scroll. So we've got 2 already. The server's only been up for about an hour, so I can't really complain too much. Hopefully we'll get it on most days, if not every day. We've got Sakura's gift back, some people already spending on it. This event is just as bad as it gets, unless you're trying to get the speed of light fragment, you know, the time change or time skip clothing that we got last week. Other than that, there's really nothing worth spending for here, so I'll be using my free tries when I go and see Sakura. I tend to always, well, not always, I tend to forget to go and see her every now and then during the event. But hopefully I'll try and do get the free ones every day, and then I'll be claiming advanced refine runes. And that's it really. I don't see why, unless you want to get the glove. I mean, or you're a huge fan of Mei and you want to try to get her stars up, or Minato. Teidra has been on so many events, even I got him 5 stars without really trying. So really there's no reason to spend here, but you know, whatever, let people do what they want with their money, like I do with mine. So moving on to the daily packs, I have not recharged, so I'm not going to get any of those. I did get them last week as I was recharging every day. I wasn't lucky enough to get coins on any of them or keys, so literally got, I believe I got coins every single day, so no coupons as you want really. And the other 2 are just pure garbage. Activity lucky bag is there, which is good. Make sure you collect it every day before you log off at the end of the day, or whatever time you finish for the day. Because they're for free, so you do your daily stuff, and you fill that bar. And although, as you can see, the rewards aren't exactly great, some level 2 Magitames, that's kind of cool. There's freebies, just pick them up. Monthly card pack, nothing there, and we've got a time limited charm rebate, which I'm not sure if it's that time limited, because I think it's actually going for the whole week. So you've got a whole week to do the 500, I think. Yeah, you do, from the 14th to the 20th. So no rush. If you're like at 400 or 400 something, you know, you're that close to getting it, maybe you can get it by the end of the week. I did it right away, and I actually got, I'll show you. I'm working on a piece of equipment that will eventually be level 1 when I get it high enough. It's at the moment position 3. So I actually got this one to level 9 because I was on 400 something. So next I have to work on the refinement and then purify these ones to purple or gold, because the reason why I want to put it on position 1 is, as you can see, I've got 99% initiative, and the other day I was messing about, because basically any protection runes that I get, I'll use it on this piece of equipment at the moment and see what I can get out of it. And I actually managed to be fair, it took me about 200 protection runes, but I did get a 98% injury in addition to the 99% that I've had for a few months on this piece of equipment. So it's quite nice. Obviously I need to get these ones higher in order to get to level 1, but I'm still very far away on refinement. Well, actually not that far. I guess I'll get it next month for the next refinement event, and then depending on the purifies, I will move it to position 1. And I think that's it for this week. As I said, there doesn't seem to be any additional events planned, although I think that may change if people are not spending. Overall thoughts for the week, I think it's meh week. We get new ninja. Well, effectively 2 new ninjas, if you can get Konohamaru. But yeah, I don't think the events are the best to spend on. But if you're a fan of Edo Hiruzen, then go for it. I just got normal Hiruzen last week. I got, in fact, 3 new ninjas last week. So I'm not really bothered about it. Don't really care for him. I've not cared for him since I saw how boring the game can become when everybody's using the same ninja. So I'm really not interested in him. And he's a round one destruction ninja, like we had the May Great Ninja War 1010 Mabui team. Or otherwise you can use him as a support. He can work quite well as a support. He's got a good chase. I don't mind using him as a support, but going for a full round 1 nuke, not a huge fan of that. But it doesn't matter what I like. It's we all play differently. We all like different things, and a lot of people don't really care about what they like. They just use whatever works in the game, which I think is not probably the best way to play any games. You should enjoy yourself before anything else, and that's what I try to do. However, let's go to the ninjas then. Get the stars up on Edo Sasori. So this means, because you know, it was actually in a way a super rare for me, because I think I got the first I got Madara just before I got him, or I got Sasori literally just before I got Madara. I think I got Sasori on the way to the second super rare. I'm fairly sure on that. But thanks to the events last week or the week before, and the 30 flags I got today from Snatch, is now 4 stars, and all my ninjas apart from Ashirama, Naruto, and Madara are now 4 stars or higher from the Great Ninja War treasure, which is cool. And we're gonna get Shizune upgraded as well. As you know, she's on a weekly sign-in, which is good. Though I'd rather we add Shizune later on as a monthly, as a daily sign-in, monthly, weekly, you know, whatever I'm saying. And they maybe offer their frags with the books once you get skill breaks. So I'm happy to get the frags. The frags are very hard to get, but because of that reason, the books will also be hard to get. So I was hoping we can get them for free. Maybe we'll still get them for free, who knows. Unlikely though. Not sure I have anything else here to upgrade stars on. Tobirama Senju has been stuck on that for a couple of weeks. We've got legendary one-man army Obito to upgrade. Yeah, I'm just kidding, obviously. It's 4 stars. Can we get some skill bugs for him, please? Kazakage Gar is nearly there. I haven't swept for him today, actually. Or have I? I don't think I have. So that's cool. Kurotsushi has been stuck on that for so long. I mean, why can't I just get a dupe of her from the Kage treasure? She's been stuck on this for 3 months, maybe more than 3 months. Surely more than 3 months. It's ridiculous. Anyway, there is nothing else, I don't think, that we can use. And with regards to ninjas that I got last week, oh, Shinu is 2 frags away. Well, we got some new books. Did I use the books on Orochimaru? I don't know. So last week I got the regular Tobirama Senju, which I was quite excited about, except then I found out that we don't actually have him in a bone system in the home interface. So I was then almost immediately disappointed. And I got Hinata Dreamworld and Hiruzen. Now, Hiruzen, I finished his frags from the event from Lucky Board. And Tobirama and Hinata actually came from the boxes. They are officially the first 2 ninjas that I get from boxes on the English version. And I say the English version because when I started my German account all the time ago, was it nearly 2 years ago? No, maybe just over a year ago. The very first week they had the Lucky Board going on, and I managed to get out of a box a what was it? A Great Ninja War something. It wasn't Neji. Was it Neji? I think it was Neji. Anyway, Great Ninja War Sai. Yeah, and that was actually the only character I ever got from boxes in the game in general. But I finally get something on my proper account. And something that I can actually use. Hinata will be fun to troll with at some point, if I ever get around to it. I maybe pair with Anabi there, so that's like an option. But as you can see, they're green, and I'm not even looking at upgrading them anytime soon. And Tobirama Senju, I'll definitely try and mess about with at some point, even though I have not even used the Edo Tensei version. It's just nice to have them, to the collection. And I think that'll be it for this week. Really can't think of anything else. I don't know when I'll have a fighting, fight video out. I'll try to get something out maybe later this week, if not at some point next week. I think there's two videos that I need to edit, and then that should be good to go. But yeah, otherwise that's the events for this week. And I'm gonna go and get myself some taijutsu penetration because this shit is OP. It isn't, I'm just kidding. Just in case you couldn't tell. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you on the next one, whenever we get some better events, or whenever I am free to actually record the events. Thank you all for watching, see you on the next one.